Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a better day or weekend than me. Yesterday was, oh, dude, I don't think I have ever physically slammed down on my desk in a very, very long time. And not what I'm about to tell you, but because we did a raid yesterday, and man, sadly, it looks like the Dragon Spire raid is kind of rough. It is a rough. It doesn't have to be rough, and I thought it was gonna be really good, but sadly, just could not pull the win. So 0 wins for that. We went a little bit longer though, which was pretty nice, but sadly, just didn't get the win. I'm not gonna point who's who. Or, oh, it's this person's fault or whatever. It's just it happens with raids. Sadly, it happened. So hopefully next week it will be a little bit better. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. If you're interested in raiding or don't even know what raids is and you are interested, Discord link is down in the description or down in the top pinned comment if you're interested in that. But moving on to the next thing that really infuriated me during this whole time was this note that came in from the Test Realm server. So here we go. I'm going to read it all for you. Test Realm Wizards. Test Realm will be coming down at 4 p.m. CDT for the weekend. Your Test Realm account will be reset to start of the Test Realm or thereabouts on Monday. Your live accounts will be unaffected. This is required to continue developing the technical side of the update. The technical side, whatever that means. For Wallaroo access with Crowns players, a patch is planned for next week to resolve that issue. So, there you go. Oh man, where do I even begin? Well, first off, let's read the terms and conditions of the Test Realm, because everybody in their mother's basement has been basically texting the same comment. It's in the terms and conditions. Okay, thank you for your wise wisdom, young fellow Wizhead. Thank you so much. We will all read the terms and conditions together. So, here we go. Test Realm is available to members with an active membership and to Crowns players who have made a purchase of $6 or more in the last 30 days. You will use the same login and password that you use in Live Realm. What you do on Test Realm does not affect your characters on Live Realm. Your characters are copied over from the Live Realm. However, the level and status of your characters on Live may not match those on Test Realm. Newer items you have on Live Realm may not appear on Test Realm. Any items you receive or levels you achieve in this Test Realm will not carry over to your live characters. And we'll stop right here because I want to make a point about this. This is nice. A lot of people do realize that Live Realm and Test Realm are completely two different things, right? I think the reason why we like playing Test Realm so much is because it's fun. We like to get a good general concept of the upcoming content, and we realize that it's not going to affect Live Realm. That's kind of one of the more reasons why we play it, right? Which is pretty nice. Now going over here, your gift button will appear, but there are no gifts inside. Your gifts are still safely in your gift window in a live game. The crowns you have on Test Realm are fake. You have not been charged for them, and they will not carry over to live. Again, another little fun option here. We can test out our henchmen. We can buy elixirs and do whatever we want in Test Realm. Again, it's just for playtesting and all that fun stuff, right? Anything you see on Test Realm is not guaranteed to make its way onto the live realms. This one's a really important one because we've seen a lot of cut content or a lot of things that don't make it as a day one patch or update. So that's also a pretty good one to add. This includes prices or balance changes of items or even entirely new items. They might not ever appear on live realms. Quote unquote, the treasure card vault, which I've tested out on the test realm before many years ago. It was a really amazing furniture item. Probably one of my favorite, and unfortunately it was cut. They just don't want people hoarding treasure cards, you know, so take with that with what you will. I really do miss the treasure card vault. I really do miss that thing. And then this is the big one all the way at the bottom that all of you whiz heads that did walkthroughs, that you guys should have read this. That's in the terms and conditions. You stupid. And this is basically, we may reset your characters on the test realm to a previous state without warning. So without warning, they can basically just do a Thanos snap, and then boom, you're back at where you basically started at the test realm. Now, the problem with this is that we've had test realms before. Many years of test realms, and usually that doesn't really technically happen a lot, right? This is kind of the first time in, I would probably have to say in years, that we've ever had this happen where, oh, now everything is reset. Go back and quest all over again because technical side of things. It was a technical thing, which I don't know what the technical side of the update is, but yes, unfortunately, if you did quest and do side quests and whatever it is, all of that goes right back to the day one test run. So yeah, I'm a little mad. Yeah, that kind of sucks for people that did walkthrough. I had some WizTuber friends that I think did some walkthroughs and live streams and stuff like that, you know. And, you know, it's just, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. It's been an annoying, I would have to say, year for Wizard101. It's like, there's good, and then there's bad. Now, this isn't, now, for me personally, this isn't really gonna, like, drop my rating of Wallaroo completely. I love Wallaroo. I love the AoEs. I love the Dark Surge spell. I love the new jewel system, or the jewels they got. I love it. I personally love Wallaroo, right? My main beef is with, you know, the test realm, and, you know, I also put some time into the test realm. I'm honestly glad that I did the heal build, the level 170 heal build, before the reset, because I had to grind my way to level 170 so I can actually equip those level 170 jewels for that heal build. And I'm just so thankful that I managed to do that before the level reset. Had I known that there was going to be a reset, I wouldn't have even tried test realm in the beginning, because I never wanted to waste time on that, to be honest. And so do a lot of people that are going to see this and be like, well, what was the point of playing test realm, you know? And a lot of people also mention, oh, they do this a lot with video games and betas and stuff like that. Here's the thing, and I want to have a deep conversation with you. I've been playing video games my whole life, practically. I played tons of games, for notably Call of Duty, right? I did the Modern Warfare 3 beta, and they had multiple play weekends, right? The thing is, there's actually incentive to playing the beta for Call of Duty, right? You can get some awesome weapon camos or weapon blueprints that you can actually get when you do purchase the full game, or get the full game, basically, right? It's a little bonus added incentive, right? You also get like a little beta badge or whatever, like a beta call sign or whatever. You know, it's cool stuff. You know, you actually have incentive to actually progress through the beta, right? Same thing with Diablo 4, which came out this year, I think. Diablo 4 was a pretty fun beta. I played that all the way, and then if you reach, like, I guess, like, level 25, you get, like, a little cat backpack or whatever. Again, multiple play weekends, and if I'm not mistaken, they don't really reset your levels at all, right? And, you know, it's like, when you play Test Realm, there's really honestly no incentive to play Test Realm. You don't get a cool badge, you don't get no crown, you don't get no word of acknowledgement. That's pretty much it. The only thing you get is kind of like an early access to the content, and just to see, you know, what we'll be getting soon in the live realm, right? You know, after I heard the news, I was just so fed up, because this was after the raid loss, the terrible raid loss that I did, and, you know, I just uninstalled Test Realm, just because, honestly, there really isn't no incentive to play Test Realm. There really isn't, you know? Especially if we're going to get some day one obvious bugs that are gonna happen that can be quite annoying. There was actually a bug, and this was a weird bug. We were doing the Dragonspire raid, like I said, there was a weird bug concerning the map. Like, the entire map was just, like, invisible, and the only thing we could see was, like, the symbols and stuff like that. Like, we actually couldn't see, like, the actual street textures of the map. Like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know what type of glitch that is, but that was kind of weird to see. I've never seen that before. That was the first time we've done the Dragonspire raid in a very long time. I don't know if we're the only guild to see that, if we're just an unfortunate guild, but that was really bizarre all of a sudden. I was like, why does the map look like that, you know? But, you know, it's kind of those bugs and glitches that really kind of ruin the mood for me, and let alone this level reset, you know. And it's not just WizTubers that do these little test round walkthroughs or even do test round content. It's just people in general that are playing the test round that put in the time and energy to quest through, and then they get to the spoiler wall, and then all of a sudden, well, it's reset, you gotta start all over and do it all over again. And then, you know, it kind of makes you feel like your time isn't being appreciated. And lately, we've been seeing that with Wizard101 a very long time, where your time is just not appreciated enough. It just sucks, you know? It's really sad, honestly. But like I said, it doesn't take away my whole experience with Wallaroo. I personally love Wallaroo, and honestly, I'm not gonna re-download Test Realm probably ever again. I mean, like I said, there's just no incentive to doing Test Realm, especially when there's gonna be day one bugs that happen, and you know, that make it through the patch or whatever. You know, it is what it is. But personally for me, I am excited for Wallaroo to release on the live realms. Definitely can't wait to see what the final boss fight is going to be like, because I actually quested all the way to the spoiler wall. It's kind of funny because I actually recorded, I think, like a 45-minute video of me questing all the way up to the spoiler wall. I was at like a small point, or I was actually like at a far point in the Wallaroo quest line, and I got to the spoiler wall. I was like, ooh, I'm so excited to try it out next week. And then next week, I would have to grind all over again, right? Trust me, guys, I'm a whiz head at heart, but I'm not that much of a whiz head. I'm good. I will personally be on Call of Duty. The campaign is amazing. I still got to complete Baldur's Gate 3, and still got to do a bunch of other stuff. I've already platinum Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was amazing. And I also got to play the Fortnite OG map, which had about 5 million players at some point, which 5 million players is insane. I actually had to wait in like a 9-minute queue time, and it didn't even bother me, honestly. I'm just happy everybody's going back on Fortnite and enjoying it. But in terms of Wiz, yeah, I don't know. Definitely not going to be playing some Wiz this weekend. But let me know what you guys think about the whole test run scenario, as we got disconnected for inactivity. That's fine. I was going to log off anyway. But let me know what you guys think about the whole test run thing. Do you not care about it? Do you care? Whatever. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I will see you guys later. And peace out.